You know you're rich when you buy something and don't get the urge to check your bank account. That's very true.
Engage.
I only have a... Here's the thing. Clyde, here's my opinion. Here's my opinion about the 4K. I swear, I do think that 4K, technically speaking, I do think maybe you can slightly see the difference between 4K and Quad HD. Maybe. Emphasis on the very slightly, maybe. It's not noticeable. I think you can notice it if you look at it, and in my opinion, what you notice is you notice it in the fine details, because I was playing Horizon Forbidden West, right? Which is, that's the dinosaur game, and it's like the foliage, like the little foliage things look slightly cleaner. Mind you, let's clarify something. Was my FPS better? No, my FPS was tanking, okay? But that's my only thing. I think Quad HD is great. Essentially, I mean, I think the difference between HD and 2K is, in my opinion, that's the bigger difference. I think, I don't know. I also have to say that because I have Quad HD. So what am I gonna say? But I'm also not, I mean, that's not true. I like my games to look pretty. I will admit, I guess it's funny because I play Wizard 101, but in general, I am a little bit of a graphics baby. I really am not, like, one tiny gripe I would have with RuneScape is I don't really like the graphics of it. My other gripe would be that it's, you know, a game that's essentially a second career, and I cannot play a game like that. Why? Because I think A, I'd become too addicted, and B, I don't like game. Here's my thing. I know a lot of people like it. No problem to them. My thing is, I value my time as a person, and I want to spend my time doing things I enjoy. And I feel like RuneScape, there's a fine line that, in my opinion, I feel like it crosses, where it's like, I'm spending so much time doing something that's so negligible. I'm just like, I don't know. And I think that's something that I personally struggle with video games. It's like, I don't know. I just want to make sure I'm always having fun. It's Quad HD, 27-inch curved 240. Oh, okay, oh my God. Okay, Clyde. That's crazy. Damn, 240? I do not have 240. I have it's 165. And I got it because I was at, what is it called? There's a, whatever the famous PC store is where you buy parts.
Looks like we're halfway there.
Whatever that's called. They were having a deal on this monitor. It's the HyperX, like, Andromeda 27-inch. And they were having a deal on it, and it sounded good at the time. I honestly don't know if it was good. Micro Center, thank you, Clyde. Yeah, Micro Center. Because guys, I bought because my first computer, also the curved is nice. At some point in my life, I've thought about getting curved. I do think curved seems cooler. It's just, if I get one curved, I think I'd have to get all mine curved, and then it's a whole nother, you know. I am also, the one thing I do appreciate though, is that I never like felt the need to have all my monitors, be the same style. And that I'm like the same brand. And at no point in my life will I feel that way. Why, guys, I'm not spending money on doing that. I will say I do like, obviously I get I mean, I think all monitors are like that now, where it's like the micro edges, you know, like, but anyways, yeah, oh, so my first computer I built, guys, I built it my freshman year of high school, I think. I built my freshman year of high school, and I ordered all the parts. I mean, there were no Micro Centers near me because I lived in NorCal, and I obviously bought all the pieces online and got them shipped. My second PC, I just went to Micro Center. I said, screw it, let me just go to Micro Center, because I think they'll have all the parts I want. Slash, also, guys, I'm gonna be honest here. I was like, I trust them to recommend parts for my PC. Do I really, like, part of me, I had an idea of what I wanted, but I was also like, I care, but I'm only gonna do so much research. So I went there and I kind of like, I had a list, and then they changed it a little bit, and they were like, you should get this instead. And I was like, sure. Did I end up getting like the Intel whatever CPU that's a little, you know, I don't remember what it's like, whatever the gen is that technically runs super hot and is like, has a voltage issue? Yes. Is that a little annoying? A teeny weeny bit, but it's also not the end of the world. It's like, whatever. I undervolted my CPU, it's fine. I feel like my computer runs fine, and I'm sure it is a non-noticeable amount of performance, and it probably is 0 performance difference. But you know what's so nice? Getting all my PC parts in one day. Because you know what I did? I went and bought my entire PC, and then I went home and I built it. Did I think I would be able to build it in one day? Yes, I did. Was I able to? Actually, I might have. It took me 8 hours to build my PC. And I don't know why it took me 8 hours, because it should not have taken me 8 hours. I don't understand how it was so time consuming, but it took me like 8 hours. Obviously I'm going to say I'm not, also it's the second time I did it, but it really did take me like 10,000 years. Another reason it took me so long was I got confused by a million things. Let me clarify here, guys. I got confused about trying to stick in my M2 SSD. I got confused about I stuck my RAM in the wrong slots. And then a big thing was my graphics cards, like the power cables for my graphics card, I was getting really annoyed by. So then I built my entire PC. I also had a water cooler for the first time, so I had to set up my radiator, and that was really annoying to hold. I built it all, and then I got annoyed at the cables. These cables look bad. So then I took a bunch of it apart to fix my graphics cables, so they're all tight. Now my PC, in my opinion, it looks kind of clean. Does it look the nicest in the world? No. Am I really that pressed? No. Is it? It's below me. It's below me. Right. Is it RGB? Yes. Yes, it is. Is it necessary for it to be RGB? No, because I never look at it. However, I will say, guys, one thing I did get is the Leon Lee. Guys, I love a Leon Lee fan. For the simple fact, I have the Leon Lee Infinity Mirror, CPU cooler. The Infinity Mirror looks so good. I love the Infinity Mirror. Would I like if I could put a little image on my CPU cooler? Yes, I would. I think that'd be fun. I think that'd be cute. I would love to do that. If I ever get another computer, I'll probably do that. It's just I was not willing to spend the extra money at the time. It's like, here's the thing. Yes, it's fun. I'm never going to be looking at my PC, and I never look at my PC. Why? Because it's underneath me, and I'm never looking underneath me. It's kind of a negligible part of my room, but I do like it. I appreciate that it go underneath, because I'm glad it's not on my desk, because guys, the one annoying thing, obviously, when you live in an apartment, your room's not giant. Also, Lucas Frostdust, hearts out to you. Oh, would you look at that? Oh my God. That's crazy. Clyde, what are you doing here? Hello. Guys, so I bought my desk with the intention of fitting 3 27-inch monitors on. Why? Because I need 320. Well, I want 3 27-inch monitors. In college, at one point I had 4 monitors. Kind of. I did. At one point I had 4 monitors, and that was a really, in my opinion, chef's kiss. Do I need 4? No. Well, I wouldn't mind 1 more monitor. I'm going to be honest here. I do think that'd be a little iffy maybe for my PC, but I wouldn't mind 1 more monitor. What would I put on it? I have no idea. But the honest truth is, I just have a million things open, so I would just love 1 more place to stop things. But I wanted 3, and so the thing is, it technically fits. The issue is, the right monitor, while it does fit on my desk, it goes over my desk onto my bed. And I have hit my head on it multiple times, because it's just like, it's over my bed, so it's a solid, I don't know, 14 inches over my bed. Technically speaking, could I move my bed? Yes. But the issue is, if I put my bed anywhere else in my room, guys, I have no room. Right? Because my room's not necessarily small. It's just, I have a queen bed, and it takes up a lot of space. So, this is just how my room storage, and I like it. Because originally, I was trying to, the adult thing, theoretically, is you put your bed somewhere where it has space on either side, right? And you put, bed stands, and that's, the adult look. Because it's, basically, guys, if you ever want to make your home look more luxurious and nice, you want furniture not touching walls. Not your bed, necessarily, but, a couch. You know you're in a nicer home when the couches don't touch walls. Because that's the idea, that they have so much space that they don't have to, they don't have to, try to gain space. If you're, that's just that's the logic behind that. And to that point too, it's your bed, you put it in the middle of the room. I did that. I had no space in my room. I had to walk around my bed. It was horrible. My desk was over here. No. So I just moved my bed into the corner like I had in college. I love it in the corner. Why, guys? Because I have a wall. Because I don't have a headboard. I'm not gonna pay for one. I have the wall. The wall's my headboard. I put a pillow against it. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm laying against that. That's great. That's wonderful. I'm right next to the window. I love opening the window when I'm sleeping. I love cold air. Absolutely chef's kiss. And then also, I have so much free room. And why do I need the free room, guys, you ask? Well, 1, obviously I want to dance. Who doesn't like dancing in your room? And then 2, also, for VR. Because otherwise I have to do VR in the living room, which is fine, but it's a little awkward. Also, I can't always, if my roommate wants to use the living room, like if my roommate wants to be in the living room and then I'm in the living room, you know, and I'm waving my arms in the air because I'm playing Beat Saber, that's a little wonky. That's not exactly, you know, a vibe. So it's nice to also have the extra space so I can play VR. Also, it's nice because another great thing is, like, for example, at one point I was trying to make a Beat Saber map. If you've never played Beat Saber, okay, here's the thing. If you've never tried VR, go into a store and try VR. Okay, guys, highly recommend it. It's very, very cool. If you have tried VR, if you have access to VR and you haven't played Beat Saber, play Beat Saber. If you have VR and you have Beat Saber, but you haven't tried modded maps and you only tried the songs they have, get the modded maps. The modded songs are way time better. If you've done all of that, that's great. Did you also know you can make maps? However, making maps in Beat Saber, it's an absolute nightmare. It is, well, no, it is. It's super hard. It's not a nightmare in the sense that, like, it is hard to do, but it's also just, like, hard because there's a million things you have to consider. You also, like, the more music knowledge you have is good. And guys, I did percussion. So I have, like, a slight understanding of, I have an understanding a little bit of, like, beats and stuff like that, but I don't have, like, the greatest music knowledge. So moral of the story is I tried to make a Beat Saber level. I'm technically still working on it, but it was really nice because basically when you're making a level, you have to constantly try it out, right? So basically what you do is you constantly, I would finish the level on my PC, upload it to my quest, because I have a quest. I have a quest 3, so it's not like, and I have Beat Saber on it, so it's stored on, that's like the own computer, it's not on my PC. So then I would have to re-upload the song every time to try it again. Oh my god. Oh, there's Paul. Okay. Oh my god. Oh. Okay, we're just speedrunning. God. Oh my god. Yeah, so I had to re-upload the songs. Yeah. At some point, guys, maybe I should make a, what do you call it? A bucket list? No, resolutions. Like being a programmer, always checking the code. Yeah, no, Mark the Undead, like very much that. It's like that. Honestly, it's kind of, I think it's a little bit more like, honestly, if you ever like, you know when you write something or like you read something over and over again and you're like, oh, this is fine, and then someone else reads it and they go, what in the world were you thinking? It's like that. It's like, when you're trying, well, also it's because you're trying to make the level, so I'm like adding notes on a map, but it's on like a beat map, and then when I actually play it, then I can actually like feel how fluid it is. And also like visually, because the thing is like I'm looking at a 3D, not 3D, I'm looking at like an up-down perspective. It's a little wonky, so I need to look at like how a Beat Saber player would, because the big thing is you're not supposed to put notes in the core 4, which are like the, which is like the 4, it's not the core, it's at least the 2 right in front of the person's eyes, because the thing is when you put notes there, you can't see when other notes are coming, and so there's a lot of things to making a Beat Saber level to make it more fluid and feel better and yada 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 yada, all these things. Moral of the story is, I was doing it. It's okay. My Beat Saber level is kind of fun. The issue is I've just like, oh, hello, Quality. Hello, Quality. Gotta be both creator and enjoyer. Oh, 100%. Quality, I hope you're having an absolutely wonderful Saturday. But yeah, so basically, I would be, yeah. And because the issue is that I've played so many, especially, guys, not that, I want to clarify, the maps that Beat Saber provides are, extremely well made. They're very fun. They're not always, they're obviously not all of them, in my opinion, are the best, but they're very fun, especially like the newer ones are really good. But the modded maps, the lighting on the modded maps is so amazing, and some of them really have good flow. And it's like the issue is I play these maps, and I just want my songs to be those maps, and so it's so frustrating because I'll play them. And the thing too is like, I don't know, it's just hard. I get too indecisive, and then it's also stressful because the thing too is like, obviously I'm trying to do all of that, and then I'm also, because right, it's a song, right? So then you're listening to the song, and then it's kind of a choice whether you put the notes on the beat or you put them on the lyrics, and then it's like there's a million things, I don't know. I was getting really stressed about doing it, and also I was kind of honestly, I was running out of time. I think I was playing video games. I don't even think I was streaming then when I was making the map. I think I was just gaming. Which I guess, I guess I could. I wonder if I could stream myself making a Beat Saber map. I guess I could. At some point, I need to figure out how to stream VR. At some point, I want to do that because I really enjoy Beat Saber, and I really would not mind doing a Beat Saber, stream. What are we doing here? Sorry, I need to. Guys, Beat Saber by far, it's my favorite game on VR. Yeah. Humans. Where are my gems? Gems. Could I sell them probably for a lot more somewhere else? Yeah, I already have max money on this wizard. What, you know, so be it. 11? That's all? Bro, who has all my gems? Oh, wait. Quick sell. Oh my god, sorry guys. Gems. Triangles, yes. Right? Not this one. Not that it really matters, guys. I'm just lazy and I don't want to have to... circles. I don't... Oh, I do. The pierce. I don't care about jade. I do... Oh, wait. All... I care about the amethyst. Okay. Bet. And then I don't care about a single tier. Boom. Okay. Okay, I'm ready.
Hey there! Looks like...
Oh, I'm about to lose gold. Okay, what do you...
You can't get more gold if you beg as full.
Guys, Wizard 101, stop having gold limits. Okay, it's silly. It's dumb. Let me start. You know what? Oh, you know what Wizard 101 should do? They should have... You know what they should do? They should have something that's like called like the... They should have like a big vault. They should have a housing item where you can store... You can never get the... Like, let's say they don't want to let people have infinite gold. Okay, fine. But they have a vault where you store gold, but you can never get that gold back. But then it's like a competition who has the most gold in Wizard 101, and it's like, you know, it infinitely gets bigger. Because wouldn't that be cool if you could, like, in your house have, like, a giant vault that, and let's say every, like, I don't know, like, 1 million, 5 million, 10 million gold, it got, like, visually cooler. Wizard 101, King's Isle, that's a free idea that people would love. Okay, and I'm just throwing it out there. Okay, guys, I'm not saying that I should be the creative director of Wizard 101. I'm just saying that in my opinion, I may or may not have genius ideas. Those are just, max out gold, then sell it for crowns. Oh. Okay, Mark the Undead, look at you. Okay, you're a businessman. You can sell gold for crowns? Like the gold storage from Clash of Clans? Oh. Well, do you mean the gold? I know the gold storage in Clash of... I kind of know about the gold. Do you mean the one that, like, it keeps getting cooler? I mean, in that sense of, like, upgrading, I think that would be cool. But I also haven't played Clash of Clans in a hot minute. Guys, I was in the... How old would I have been? The 2011, per se... 2000, I think I was 11. I don't really know. 2011, 2012, Clash of Clans Rage. I was part of that. Okay, guys. I was on YouTube watching those Clash of Clans Town Hall 7 unbeatable base, Clash of Clans Town Hall 7, you know, or Town Hall 8. How am I gonna... I don't think I ever got to Town Hall 9. I don't even remember. Okay, I was there. Guys, you best believe it, okay? All my friends, you know, you're showing up the day, you're like, oh, I did all this. Oh my god, why is my life... Okay. Ooga booga. This. How do I... Oh my god. How do I have so many couch potatoes? Holy crap. Oh my god, I have 2 evil magma peas? Guys, I'm not saying that I'm lucky. You know what it is, guys? I went through all of, whatchamacallit. I went through all of, Mirage. I think that's why I have so much stuff. Oh, guys, now I want the loot filter. I take it back. I remember last stream I was complaining about the loot filter. This stream, no, I'm ready for the loot filter. Actually, bring it in. Get me out. I hate having a full inventory. Okay. Why are there no minions here? This makes absolutely no sense. Bring back the minions, guys. What happened to minions? Okay. I want minions. Also, I'm a little confused why in some boss fights they have the boss summon minions. I don't really think that makes sense to me. Because why are we summoning... I just don't understand what it does. Unless it's like... Because I guess it extends combat to 3 rounds. But I don't really know what it does in terms of like... game mechanics that's so interesting. I guess it's in a sense too... Oh. Oh my god. What are you gonna do? Oh, oh, it's just swap ward. Is it swap ward? Here's my thing. In my opinion, he's tricking himself. You know, because here's the thing. If you really had access to a spell and you really wanted to be a genius, you would use... I don't know what you'd use. I guess there's no ice spell that gets rid of charms. You would use charms, traps. He would do something, you know, get rid of the trap. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Problem solved. Ooh. God, this. Now this is where was 1-1 cooked, guys. Okay. I think everyone's... We all acknowledge that this is a dope spell. Okay. This is a good spell. Except I do actually think this part of the spell's not exactly my favorite. I don't, like, here's the thing. I think that looks lame. Okay, I think because here's the thing. I think if it went fast, the fact that it travels, also, by the way, Clyde, thank you so much for the carry. I deeply, deeply appreciate it. The fact that it's, like, slow going in, I just don't think that looks, because it doesn't feel impactful. It's like, dupe, like, I don't know, guys. It feels like a little, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, it feels like a little dookie. It feels like she's just dookieing on them. Okay, that's dumb. Okay, I feel like it should be like, boom. I feel like when you're like, the speed, it feels impactful and be cool. You know, because it's like, I guess I could give motion sickness with the camera angle. I don't exactly know how that would work. I don't know. It's just in my head. I think that would be cool.
James, we're in trouble.
Yeah. I know. We're going somewhere to do something about someone somewhere. Okay, guys, do I have max gold? I do. 500,000. All right. House. I own the red barn. Do I not own the red barn on this person? The fact that this only costs 100. It's just, this is also gonna cost me backpack space, which is just annoying. I'll buy the red barn, sure. There you go. I know I own the storm house on this character. Okay, whatever. That was 100,000 gold. Oh, can I just keep it in there? No, it probably goes in my inventory. Whatever, it's fine. Anytime, always glad to help. I appreciate it. Okay. God, let's go talk to Elder Schmelder. Oh, okay, sicko. I'm a little confused why she's sick though. I'm not gonna lie. I don't understand why she's sick if she, like, I feel like she's flied? I feel like she's flown before. See, Flied? Clyde. Okay, that's, I was seeing. See, there was, no, they always think they can get me. They always think they can get me with side quests, guys. I'm not a fool. Okay? Guys, and that's when I want to be able to pull up that quote where they do, wait, Clyde, I'm sensing, it is, okay, I like this. Marcel, this is cool. Marcel Flame, Marcel Legend, Marcel Thunder, okay, I caught on. That's cool. I wish I knew, there's like, you know, there's there's this show quote where it's like, I'm not summoned, God, I remember, I wish, sorry guys, 1 second, TV show quote, I'm not a fool, I'm not fortunate, no, that's from Hannibal, that's not what I'm thinking, you ineffectual baby, God, maybe I should ask ChatGPT. Nope. Okay, I don't know what it is, guys. I'm butchering it so badly. I'm Googling it, and Google's not pulling it up. And there's some quote in a show about some guy saying, if you want to mess with me or something. I don't know. It's a good quote. I think maybe that should be on my bucket list. I wish I could pull out more quotes. Oh my God, we tried to go somewhere, and it's blocked? That's crazy. That's fair. Oh, guys, if you know South Park, the writers of South Park, they one time presented to a class on how they wrote South Park, and they did like this story arc where they were, it was like they were always doing, it's like, it should always be like, essentially, events should always lead to each other, right? The concept, like, if an event, oh, okay, Michael Lifesaver, sorry, not Michael, Marcel Lifesaver. Okay. Okay, 216, 35. What's your pet? Because if you're Clyde, my main is technically a life wizard. Emphasis on the emphasis on the technically part because do I really have a main anymore? No, not really. What I can say is I don't like my myth. I actively don't like my myth. And no offense, Victoria Emerald Blood, you're a real one. I love you theoretically. The myth spells actually irk me to an unknown level. It's just, the thing is, the fact that myth's strongest AoE is roughly 1,000 damage. It's just actually, it's just, myth just does not have a lot of great hits, and it's just annoying. In my opinion, I think. It's just like, I just feel like myth kind of feels like wonky in like late game. I mean, I know they have utility, and I know it's like helpful in Nightmare Dungeon, but I don't know. I just personally just didn't enjoy my myth late game. There are aspects, but it was just like, eh. And it's annoying too, because I don't even know why I did myth. I think I did a random number generator, and I wanted to feel cool and quirky, because I feel like myth isn't that common, but... And here's the thing. Now I'm doing Storm, which is very common. I'll tell you something right now, guys. You wanna know why Storm's common? Because it's fun. Because I do big damage. Big damage go booga ooga. Okay? Destroy all enemy. They all die. It's literally chef's kiss. It's like, see, guys, it's like sometimes it's not worth trying to be quirky and different. Okay, guys? Like, guys, here's the thing. I haven't watched Game of Thrones. Why haven't I watched Game of Thrones? Because everyone was talking about watching Game of Thrones. Well, I think I was like, I don't know. I was like, not young, but I was just like, wasn't my thing when it first came out. And then everyone's like, watch Game of Thrones, watch Game of Thrones. And then I never did because everyone told me and I wanted to be quirky and different. And now I've never watched Game of Thrones. And here's the thing, guys. Am I going to? I don't know. I don't know if I'm willing to spend the time. Do I think if I watched it, I'd probably enjoy it? Yeah. Yeah, I do. Because I hear it's good. Also, the rage over fizzles in the early game is very funny. And that's true. See? And there's entertainment value. Martin, that's a real one, okay? Guys, because think about it. Well, let's not. Here's the thing, guys. If you're ever going to make a second Wiz, I recommend a Storm, right? Because your first one, oh, you're mad. You're like, oh my god, I'm fizzling so much. This is the worst thing ever. And you're like, oh, this class. But, you know, if it's like your second Wiz, then you're like, oh, okay, this is some freshness. This is some liveliness. If it's like your sixth Wiz, I don't know how you're still doing it, but power on, soldier, okay? I don't know if I could ever do 6 Wizzes. That would be... I don't know, guys. I don't know. Technically speaking, I did say at some point that I was going to be playing Wizard 101 in 2027, so... We'll see. We'll see, okay? The world is my oyster, and I don't know what's around the corner, okay, guys? And who knows, guys? Maybe in 2027, Wizard 101, Wizard 102 will drop. Here's the thing, guys. I think if they ever release another Wizard 101, they should release... oh... Okay, I like this strip. They should release... it should be called Wizard 102. I don't think it should be called Wizard 2. I think it should be called Wizard 102, and I think that's a good name. That's my opinion. It also could be called Wizard 201, because Wizard 101, right? 101 stands for, like, your first year, first lecture. 201 would stand for year 2, lecture 1, or whatever. 201 would also work, but I think Wizard 102 is a little more fun. But I guess Wizard 201. They could also make a completely different game. Also, guys, I know that before I left, which, guys, I officially figured out. My last stream before I left was December 6th. And then my next stream was on June. Not June. Guys, I don't know my months. Oh my god. I actually, look, guys, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. I am 24 years old. I have a college degree. And that's how well I know my months. Not that necessarily saying a college degree would state that I would know my months better, but one would hope that if I spent extra time in education, I would have a better understanding of the 12 basic months. Anyways, point being, I start January 1st. So essentially I did take a 24-day break. I was home for 24 days. That makes sense, guys. Because I was reaching my breaking point towards the end. It's like, you know, well, I was not reaching my breaking point, but there is something very nice to living by myself. Well, I don't know. Actually, I enjoyed being home. I don't know. I enjoyed being home. It's just I couldn't play games, and that's always frustrating. But also, it's like my sisters don't even want to play. Well, I could play board games. Oh my god, please no. But we didn't have the, oh, well, that's another issue. That was something my sisters dragged me over the coals for. Guys, obviously, I've taken a lot of my family board games to LA with me. Why? Because none of us live in my hometown anymore, so it wouldn't make sense to have our board games there. Why would we have our board games if no one's there to play them? My mom's not going to play them, okay? I took them all. God forbid, I come home and all of a sudden, why'd you bring... Guys, I can't fit... I need to bring clothes home. You want me to have no clothes when I come home? Okay, how in the world am I gonna... Anyways, so we had like almost no... We had Imagine If, which is actually... Imagine If is actually a decent board game. It is, in my opinion, it's a very solid replayable game. Guys, if you're looking for a good family game, Imagine If. Chef's kiss. We also had, oh my god, this one's good. What is it called? It's a puzzle game. Codenames. Guys, I highly recommend Codenames. Codenames is a very, very good game. Okay, I guess I'll just pass. Codenames is extremely fun. If you are gonna buy Codenames, buy the picture version. The picture version is better than the word version, in my opinion. I think the picture version is easier and harder. I think the picture version is easier, because there's more flexibility, and I think the words are a little more isolating in what you can think. Because it's like, if I see the word cat, then it's less flexible versus if I see a picture of a cat. But to clarify, none of the pictures are just a cat. It'd be like a cat tree, like it'd be a weird hybrid. I guess I'm explaining it without even explaining it. Moral of the story, guys, just, oh, okay. Oh my god. Okay, damn. Nympha Scarab? Moral of the story, definitely play Codenames. If you ever get the chance. If you don't like board games, that's fair. I offer you take a chance. Play them some more. I'm telling you right now, board games, they're like video games, but they're in real life. Okay? I think they're almost semi-similar. Okay? Okay, guys, because here's the thing. If you've ever played what we call a social deduction board game, that's basically just like being in a COD voice lobby. Okay? That's basically just you and your buddies doing a 3Q. Okay? That's just you guys screaming at each other that someone's lying. Okay, you know, someone said he's one hit. You know, next thing you do, I put my whole clip into him, and then he kills me, and he's not dead. Yeah, it's basically. Yeah, it literally is. It's IRL multiplayer. Oh, okay. I felt like I was confused here. I felt like Jude was flashing it, but I didn't really know why. Oh, okay. But yeah. And guys, I want to be right now. You're looking at one of the biggest board game people ever. Guys, at some point in my life, if I could stream myself playing board games live, I will. At some point in my life, I might, because I love a board game night, okay? Okay? The honest truth is I would stream myself doing just about anything. Cooking, baking, playing board games. Oh, you know what I would love? I would love to do a hiking stream. That seems cool. It seems a little dangerous, but that seems really fun, in my opinion. But obviously, there's an issue with doing a hiking stream. The main one being service, which is, you know, the main thing you need is internet. Well, ignoring also all the equipment I would have to buy, which would be really expensive. Ignoring equipment, that would also be really fun. Because then also I think a hiking thing is, because here's the thing, guys. What am I doing now? I'm just yapping. I'll tell you what I do on a hike. I just yap. I yap in my head. I would just be yapping to you guys, but we'd all get pretty views. And wouldn't that be fun? And then we could all see things together. And if I was getting chased by like a bear, we could all get chased by a bear together. I feel like that'd be a hoot and a holler. Plus, then I would get a little bit more exercise, okay? Because here's the thing. I do go to the gym. I would not say I lead an inherently super unhealthy lifestyle. I need to eat my vitamins. Guys, I need to eat my vitamins. I need to eat my vitamins after stream. I would acknowledge, guys, I do sit in a chair for like 16 hours a day. That's a little unhealthy for my joints. Would you do a helmet cam or a chest cam? Oh, that's actually a great question. I'm gonna be honest here. I thought I would just hold the camera. Is that stupid? In my head, I would just hold the camera. So then I could like point it at things I wanted to see. And then I could just like point it at my face while I was walking. But I guess that'd be hard if I was like doing some crazy hikes or I was like climbing up rocks. Not like crazy hike, but you know, like a little more adventurous, dare I say. In my head, I was gonna hold it. But I guess if I wasn't gonna hold it, I'd probably honestly, I'd probably do a helmet cam because I'm gonna be honest, guys, I'm not that tall. Okay, I'm not that tall. So I think if I did a chest cam, what? You guys want to be staring? You'd basically be like what, a foot off the ground? You'd be staring basically. You'd be staring at nothing. Okay, you'd see the insects before I could.